What's good, little homies? I'm Xzavier Evan Andrade. I'm 18 years old. I'm living in Jersey right now, Bergen County, around here. I'd be around here, I'd be around New York, up around Manhattan. I got my bird, I got my other birds, I got my dogs. These are all animals that I've just like acquired from like being outside, being right place, right time, wrong place, wrong time. But they're all just like little individuals that I picked up, like little friends. And right now I'm a dog walker in Hoboken. I want to go to school for animals. Like I want to get into zoology and conservation and stuff. Like I want to travel around the world and see endangered species and like figure out breeding programs and help them preserve nature, preserve the earth, and like fix what we already got. Because, you know, there's a lot of flaws in like everything, you know? It's good to like realize it, but it's better to like do something about it. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard out there. I spent a lot of my life being so frustrated because like nobody else did. Motherfuckers is brainwashed. But you gotta see through everything, see the little cracks, see the little signs of hope and everything. He just like needs to eat regularly and like drink, so he's like a baby. I have to take him around because he can't do it by himself. He's crying for something. Either he wants more water, he wants more food, or he just wants attention. So he probably just wants attention because I just fed him and gave him water. But he's just chilling with me. He adapted. He's the one that started going on the shoulder by himself. Like I would just hold him like a baby. I didn't have him with me today besides the morning because I had to go to work and then I was coming back here. So I just like left him here. And he misses me. Like he's going crazy because he has to see me all day. They don't forget faces. That's how they live out in the streets. They gotta recognize people's faces and like clothing and shit so they can like fly to them and like recognize them so they know how to eat. It's like hardwired in his genes to like remember certain people. And I guess that's just me because I was the first one to pick him up. The first one to like see him. You want to just chill up there? You can definitely buy pigeons. You can definitely buy birds. I haven't bought like any of these. Like I haven't spent money on any of them. I found him in Harlem crying in a construction site like when the rains were out. I was just walking to my homie's house. I was like, yo, I got a surprise. And I pulled up with him and we chilled all night. He bonded to me. He realized I was safety, I was food, I was everything he needed at the time. Birds are really hardy, like, you know, that's like the one animal that you'll see like everywhere besides bugs. Because like birds, they fly everywhere back and forth. If they can't make it somewhere, they go somewhere else. The pigeons, they make it everywhere because they try the hardest, I guess. This one, she's kind of friendly, so I'm gonna just hold her, but she's one of my favorites of like the current flock now. When she showed up, she was like mad little and mad skinny, and she always had that like cute little face. That one's Chad, that's the girl, and that's Nikon, that's the dude. And they're mad old. That is Nikon's sister, Cannon. They did not like each other to the point that I thought she was a dude. Like, she was mad masculine, beating up other pigeons. And then they paired up one day and had babies. It's like in their DNA just to have babies. They're really good parents. If you leave the eggs too long, they'll start to develop. Because there's a point where it's just like an egg, like a chicken egg, where it's unfertilized. And then there's a point when they're sitting on it that it becomes a baby. So once it becomes that, like, I can't take them out. I feel bad. Pigeons pair up for life. Unless, like, the partner dies or unless some, like, drama happens. Like, deadass, they have drama. I've seen this shit happen before. They have, like, love triangles. The dudes will fight each other for the chick, and then she'll cheat on them. But, like, the couples that stay together, like, they stay together for life. That's why they sleep next to each other. Like, that's how you know. One of my, like, original pigeons, like, they didn't have names, but they were always around. Like, I knew which ones they were. That's their baby. He also has a little family, too. Here, you want to see a baby one? The little accident babies, but they're mad cute. Yeah, I got a favorite one, to be honest. I had this one pigeon named Wally, because he had only one leg, and I named him One-Legged Wally. I was legit. I don't even remember. He was a fancy bird. They call them roller pigeons. They do like flips in the air. The guy who was giving me pigeons, he gave me 3 for free. He was like, have fun. They're probably gonna die. They're young. I tried my best to keep all 3 of them alive. 2 of them died, and he was the only one that made it. And he grew up really strong. I don't have any pictures because it was on an old phone and I lost that, but I still remember what he looks like. He had like a white head, he had like brown body, white flight feathers, white tail. He had feathers on his feet, like a fancy pigeon. He was pretty trim. He never had a family, but he had a wife. He had this other pigeon that he loved. Like, he would not let anybody near his girl because he got mad dominant when he got older. His girl was this tiny little pigeon that he also gave me. They call them tiplets. They're like bred for like flying like in the circles, like long distance, like hours. She would do that. She would stay up in the air for like 3 hours at a time. She was like the best flyer. He couldn't keep up with her. When she had enough, I would just see her in the air. I would see birds fly back down, like they would get tired. I'd see them like panting and shit. She would still be in the air. She was great. She was beautiful. Those two were my dead ass favorites. And he died first. She stuck it out. We had a disease outbreak one time. It wasn't confirmed bird flu, but it was like likely to be, but they were just dropping dead. They were just dropping dead, and I couldn't do anything about it. I did not have enough money to start taking individual pigeons to the vet. I've always done all their medications and stuff myself, but no matter what I did, they would not get better. It would take like a day or two, they would drop dead. I lost a lot of good birds. Like, that's how most of my pigeons died. And she actually held on for a long time after, and then one day just never came back. She was also named Molly. She was the original Molly. And then that's like the second Molly, like dead ass. I've seen so many of them die from like all different sorts of things. I understand it. I'm kind of numb to it, but like I feel for it, definitely. It's so common. To be honest, every now and again, the hawk gets a couple of them because that's just life. Like, I let them be free. That's the cost of freedom, death. Everybody's got to eat. I haven't had any problems. I used to have problems with raccoons and stray cats and stuff. I only had 4 pigeons at the time. A raccoon got in there, broke one of their neck, and like grabbed it and was like trying to grab it through like a hole in the wall that it made. We had a security camera right there, and it caught all of it on tape. They just like stood there. They all flew down and just like were standing there all night just watching their homie if he was ever gonna wake up again with no head, like dead ass. And that's how animals are. They take what they need and then they leave. People don't really realize that. Like, they think that pigeons are like some wild animal, but they're literally all just strays. It's like the same thing as a stray dog, stray cat. You see a chicken walking around, they saying there's chickens in the Bronx now? Shit, what about the pigeons? They've already been there. Like, shit, we just gotta get everybody up. Every sense of the matter. To be honest, if there's one thing that I could like get from this is like, feed the birds. Like, they dead ass got it bad. Like, city pigeons are like crackheads. Like, they have nowhere else to go. They're living on the streets because they have to. They're hungry, they're fighting, they're dirty because they have to. It's literally that simple. Have some sympathy, you know, like have like a bigger purpose than yourself, you know, at least for a minute. Go buy some bird seed at a bodega and throw it out for the pigeons, like dead ass. Just pay it forward. It doesn't always have to be something so like straightforward. You just gotta do it. Pay it forward to something bigger than yourself, whatever you believe in. Just make sure it's what you believe in.